Hi guys! So for my very first video, I'll be showing my Red Velvet album collection. Please bear with me kasi this is also my first time to film something like this. So let's start. The very first album that I'll show you guys is also their first physical album, which is Ice Cream Cake. I have both versions, namely Ice Cream Cake and Automatic here. So actually, magkaibang time ko silang binili. Kasi, nung nirelease nila to, wala pa akong actually money to buy it. Inano ko lang yung nanay ko para bilhin to. So, ito yung pinakauna kong album na nabili nila. And in this version, I actually got Yeri PC. Oops. And nabili ko pala to sa Red Velvet Philippines, and they also gave me like a little note kasi magkanda delay muna bago ko na receive tong album na to. And when I finally received it, it was very very worth it kasi I mean, look at those visuals, diba? Sobrang ganda. And I also really like the songs in this album. And ito namang automatic version, I got this at a later date kay Nabijo. And this is the PC that I got. One of the 3 Sugi pieces na meron ako. Cute, right? And I really also like this version kasi yung mga photos, it's like they have this vampire kind of vibe sa picture. Like, grabe. Ganda. That's it. The next album is their first full album, which is The Red, which was also released noong 2015. And I really I really don't like yung packaging nito. Kasi sobrang hirap niyang tanggalin dito sa sleeve, and also ang hirap din niyang ibalik. I really don't like jewel case type. Pero wala eh. Mahal natin Red Velvet, so kailangan pa rin bilhin. I got this pala from Black Star K-Shop, and I got Wendy PC. Out of their 2 full albums, this is actually my favorite kaysa sa The Perfect Velvet. I don't know, I just really I mean, wala naman akong bias sa dalawang sides nila. Mas bet ko lang talaga yung songs na nandito sa album na to. And also, ganda ng concept. See? Super pretty, right? Next album is The Velvet. I actually bought this kasabay nung automatic version kay Nabijo. And again, jewel type na naman yung packaging niya, which I'm not really a big fan of. And I actually got Joy here. Oh, so pretty. I think The Velvet is Red Velvet's most underrated album. I guess EP. Kasi not a lot of people can appreciate their velvet side. I mean, this kind of velvet side. Kasi alam naman natin na yung recent na pinapakita nilang velvet side nila is very experimental. But pero velvet side pa rin naman siya, pero may halong pagka-experimental. Ito kasi purely ballads, purely R&B, and alam mo yun, I think not a lot of people can appreciate that. So, yun. Next album is Russian Relay. I got this kay Sunshine Kiiro sa Facebook. And I got Joy PC. Another Joy. I actually have 9 Joy photo cards as of this moment. Siya yung pinakamarami. And wala lang, I'm happy din kasi siya yung bias ko and siya yung madalas kong makuha sa mga photo cards. People say na Russian Roulette is, as an album is very weak, and I actually agree with that. Magaganda naman yung mga kanta sa album na to individually, but I don't know, as a whole, as an album, I find it weak. And I know a lot of people will agree. Pero hindi naman siya, alam mo yun, hindi naman siya malaking bahid sa discography ng Red Velvet. Really. Next naman ay yung 2017 releases nila. And yung pinakauna doon is yung Rookie. When they released Rookie, I'm actually happy na they gave us something like this for the packaging. Kasi it's very different from yung mga nauna nilang albums like this, na parang square type and then medyo manipis din. Tapos yung dalawang albums na jewel case yung packaging. This time for Rookie, they gave us something like this, na parang siyang libro. And it's actually so cool, lalo na yung photo book niya. Here, parang iba, parang siyang libro na ewan, and wala, sobrang ganda lang. Iba rin talaga yung SM when it comes to, you know, conceptualizing. And I got my very first Irene photo card. Next naman ay yung So Cold, first summer mini album ng Red Velvet, which is The Red Summer. So actually between ito, Summer Magic and the Vive Festival Day 2, ito yung pinaka-favorite ko when it comes to concept-wise. Ito yung pinaka-favorite ko concept-wise. Solorine. And I actually got, sino mga ba nakuha ko dito? Yun. I got Irene for this era, for this album. Anyong Lobby Doll. Wala lang. Sobrang, alam mo yun, very thankful ako sa SM kasi they give us a lot of photos sa album na to. Last but not the least, sa kanilang 2017 releases ay itong second full album nila, and which is also critically acclaimed. Oh my god, ang hirap buksan. Critically acclaimed, The Perfect Velvet. See, this is why I don't like jewel type cases na albums. And I don't get bakit kung kailan full album saka binibigyan ng jewel type case ni SM ang RV. Diba? Sobrang hirap niyang buksan. Sobrang hirap din niyang ibalik. I hate it. Packaging, but I love the album. I got Yeri. Oh my god, focus. Yan. I super love this album. Everything about this album. Like, yung art direction, yung teasers, the songs. I mean, girl, sobrang ganda niya. Pero The Red pa rin ako. Bias sa The Red. But yeah. And like, this CD though, it looks like a pizza carton. And then, yung CD, ginawa nilang yung pizza jewels na nandun sa para talaga siyang carton ng pizza. May mga greases pa. love it. I love this album. I mean, ito yung sinasabi ko na parang dito sila nag-start mag-experimentalize when it comes to their velvet side. And of course, not just their velvet side, but also their red side. Yun. Struggle is real na naman bago ibalik. Next naman ay yung first ever repackage album nila, which is The Perfect Red Velvet. Ganda ng name, di ba? Diyos ko, parang pinag-isipang mabuti talaga ng SM. Lol. But yeah, The Perfect Red Velvet, which gave us 3 additional tracks. And that includes Bad Boy, which, oh my god, ang hirap na naman yung buksan. I hate dual keys talaga. Lol. But yeah, the album that gave us Bad Boy. And oh my god, I got yun, si Yeri na naman yung nakuha ko dito. Actually, sumunod si Yeri kay Joy sa pinakadami ng photo cards na meron ako niya, which is I think is 5 yata. Just get this out of the way. And yep, yung art direction or art style nito is kind of similar sa The Perfect Velvet. And I love it. Ewan ko, parang lahat na lang yata love ko. Pero, ewan, Red Velvet to eh. And ayun nga, yung dapat sabihin ko sana kanina. It actually took me a year to get over Bad Boy. Like, for 1 whole year. Araw-araw ko yata yung piniplay. Like, walang kasawaan. And up until now naman, hindi pa rin naman ako nagsasawa sa kanya. Pero hindi ko na siya ganun piniplay. Not like before na like, everyday talaga. Ganda. They also have this. Yep. And that's it for their very first release nitong 2018. So, after The Perfect Velvet, they released their second summer mini album, which is Summer Magic. And I actually got the 2 versions, which is itong limited and then itong standard edition. Actually, nung nirelease nila to, itong limited edition muna yung binili ko. Kasi medyo masakit sa bulsa yung dalawang version, lalo't pat wala naman akong ganun kalaking allowance. So ito munang limited edition yung binili ko, and I'm really happy that I did kasi syempre limited edition nga eh. So ayun, naging rare siya. And sobrang mahal na rin bumili nito na second hand sa Red Velvet Marketplace. I think they're selling this for like umaabot ng 4K. Yung pinakamahal kong nakita, 4,000 pesos. Like, ganun siya kamahal. Ganun siya ka-sought after. Kasi nga, limited edition. I actually got this album from Peach Sunset. And ayun, medyo malungkot lang ako kasi nakuha ko siya nung may ganitong damage. Like, bumakat yung sulat nung nagbebenta sa noo ni Joy. Sad. Yun lang. And then, for the standard edition, I got this, I think, kasabay kong binili with RBB. And I got Joy sa PC. And then dun pala sa sa standard, sa limited edition, I got Joy again, pero as the transparent PC, and si Yeri dun sa parang regular PC. I love it. cute ng ano na to, ng album na to. And, ayun, again, bigyan na naman tayo ng SM ng something new. Kasi, sa lahat ng mga girls, parang sila yung, alam mo yun, sobrang tipid na tipid sa inclusions. Kaya, sobrang saya ako nung nag-release sila ng limited edition nitong ano na to. Last but not the least, sa kanilang 2018 releases, ay itong RBB, or Really Bad Boy. And, ayun. Again, disappointed na naman ako kasi jewel case type na naman siya. Ay nako, SM. But yeah, alam mo, when they released this, naaalala ko pa rin yung naging reaction ng mga fans sa kanta when they first listened to this. Another Joy photo card. Alam mo yun, parang siguro hindi nila in-expect yung ganong klaseng sound from RV. But, and ako rin naman, I think it was very overwhelming nung first listen. But, after a few listens, I actually started liking it. And up until now, isa to sa mga kanta na parang gusto kong marinig ng live or like makita ng live from Red Velvet. Kasi grabe yung vocals sa title track nito. And alam naman nating lahat na hindi siya ganun kadaling i-cover dahil nga grabe yung vocals. And tsaka ang ganda ng ng concept at teasers nila dito. Grabe. Kaya worth it. Worth it naman siyang bilhin kahit jewel case siya. So, for 2019, Red Velvet gave us the Rave Festival Trilogy. And I have here both versions of Day 1, namely Day 1 and guidebook version. So, dito muna tayo sa Day 1 version. I got the Joy cover. And then, pagbukas natin, oops. I think this is called the Magic Kit. I forgot if yun ba talaga yung tawag. And then, complete. And I got complete inclusions. So, for the photo card, I think I got Joy yata. Ayun. Hindi ko na maalala. Yes. I got Joy. And just like RBB, when I first heard Simsalabim, medyo na-overwhelmed din ako. Kasi, I mean, honestly, sa unang listen, hindi siya ganun Pero, after a few listens naman, dun ko siya na-appreciate. Dun na ako nag-start na magandahan sa kanya. And, ayun, katulad ng RBB din, ito yung isa sa mga kanta na gusto kong marinig ng live from Red Velvet. Diba, like, may pagka-love vibe siya na ewan. Parang, katulad nung sa Le Rouge concert. And then, dito naman sa sa guidebook version, I also got Joy. So, hindi naman obvious na parang mahal na mahal ako ni Joy, no? Parang ang swerte ko din kasi madalas ko siyang makuha sa mga photo cards. Yan. This is what the photo book ng guidebook version looks like. Really pretty. Sobrang unique talaga ng mga concepts ng Red Velvet. Like, it's worth to stand them really. And that's it for the Rave Festival Day 1. Next naman ay yung the Rave Festival Day 2. And I also got both versions. Pero actually, itong day 2 version lang talaga yung binili ko. Itong guidebook kasi, I got this from a giveaway sa PC GoGo. And ayun lang, sadly, itong page na to, meron siyang yupe. So, I guess, kaya siguro nila pinag-giveaway kasi yun, may damage yung album. But, yeah, I'm still grateful to have one. And then I also got this pala, yung Joy postcard. Kasama siya dun sa napanalunan ko. And then, here's a note from PC GoGo. Freebie na rin. So, I actually got here a Sulgi PC for the guidebook version. Nung na-receive ko kasi itong album, ang tawag dun, postcard lang yung meron. So, I had to buy a separate PC. And ito rin yung first time ko na bumili ng PC lang. And ayun, medyo tinatamad pa kasi akong tanggalin siya sa packaging niya. Kaya, kaganyan pa siya. Lol. Next is the day 2 version. And ang nakuha ko rin dito actually is yung si Joy. Nakalimutan ko kung anong tawag dito. Kasi diba yung, ayun, travel kit pa rin tawag. Yun. Kompleto rin ako ng inclusions. And then, for the photo card, I forgot kung sinong nakuha ko dito. I think, not sure if si Joy. Oh, yeah, si Joy na naman. Yun. Medyo kinulang tayo sa budget nung nirelease nito. Kaya ito lang yung mabili ko. But, if ever magkaroon ako ng like extra money, I would actually like to buy another copy ng guidebook. Yung walang damages, sana. Yun lang. Last but not the least, sa The Reap Festival Trilogy ay itong finale. And as you can see, I only have one version, which is yung finale version, kasi alam nyo naman na hindi na nagre-restock yung SM ng mga albums ng RV. So I'm having a hard time finding the scrapbook version. And so for the inclusions, I actually got Yeri postcard here, and then also a Yeri photo card. Tapos ito yung sticker. Okay, balik muna natin. And then for the photo book, I have yung pink version. And to be honest, I actually got this during quarantine. Medyo maswerte ako kasi may natsyempohan ako na nagbebenta ng sealed nito. And sa lahat ng albums ko, ito yung pinakamahal ko yatang nabili, which is for 1,500 kasi sobrang rare na nga niya. Dahil nga hindi na nag-restock yung SM. And swerte pa ako nun kasi for 1,500, complete inclusions na siya. Whereas may iba na parang binibenta nila maabot ng more than 1,500 tapos hindi pa complete inclusion. So, yun. Really lucky na nakakuha pa ako ng copy nito na sealed. Yun. Sana mag-restock ng SM kahit sobrang ano yun, mahirap umasa. But yeah, so the last album na ipapakita ko is etong Red Velvet, Irene and Sulgi Monster album. And I have the middle note version. Medyo kinulang kasi tayo sa budget, kaya wala ako nung other two versions, which is top note and bass note. But yes, ayun. So actually for this album, medyo may mixed emotions ako kasi dun sa shop na pinagbilan ko, nagkaroon siya ng mga delays. Well, normal lang naman. So, nung na-receive ko na siya, sobrang saya ko. But then, when I opened the photo card, medyo nalungkot ako kasi sira-sira yung, I mean, di naman sira-sira, but like, nakakalas yung pages ng photo card. Like, ito oh. And hindi lang itong page na to. Actually, half of the photo card, nakakalas yung page. So, ito pala. I got Sugi PC. And then, here are the other inclusions. Meron pa ba? Oh, yung flyer lang to. Yun. So, medyo nakakalungkot. Actually, kasi, alam mo yun, parang ang tagal mong inantay ito. Tapos, dadating lang sa'yo na medyo may pagka-low quality when it comes sa production ng album. Hindi rin naman to like ganun kamura lang or what. So, yun. Medyo nalungkot lang ako. Ayun. Kaya hindi ko na din masyado itong binubuklat. Dahil nga, ganun yung issue niya. And then, sorry. This is the folded poster. I got Irene. Ang ganda ni Madam. And, for the I think guarantee ba yung tawag dito? I got Sugi. Yun. Kita ba? Ayan. Hindi masyado but yeah. I got Sugi. And then ito yung lyric book. Yun. Yun guys, that's it for my Red Velvet album collection. I hope you enjoyed watching this. See you in my next video. Bye!